to the families of not just George Floyd. We are crying out for all of the Black lives who have died from police violence. We're done dying. We're done dying.
Stop killing us! Stop killing us!
If we're not able to feel our emotions, I think it stays with us. And that's why I think everyone is kind of just bursted out, with a lot of rage as well, because it's this keeps happening over and over again. These are people's lives.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
The acts of we want a better system, we want a better way about things, man, I mean, that's part and parcel of our history right here.
Pepper spray!
After seeing how the police responded to the protesters, it was really just a wake-up call for me to also actually get out and be a body and stand with others. I needed to feel angry.
I didn't watch the video. I couldn't watch it. I still haven't watched it because I think it just triggered me too much. Someone kneeling on someone's neck for almost 9 minutes. I'm just thinking of, my family, my brother, that could be my brother, that could be my father.
Justice!
I am a ballet dancer at the Pacific Northwest Ballet. The demographics of the company are I'm the only Black woman. Being in a predominantly white institution, I felt like I had to act a certain way and be accepted in a certain way. Most Black individuals have to do that on a daily basis, just walking on the street. To not seem threatening. It's what do we deem as threatening? What is threatening? It's just because I'm a ballet dancer here doesn't mean people see me like that outside in the world. They just see me as a Black girl. Just seeing what happened to Breonna Taylor, that made me really, I'm scared. I couldn't sleep for 3 or 4 days because it's just imagining that happening to me or someone close to me is terrifying. People have so much power, and especially in their voices, and when people come together, things can change. Because of this pandemic, it's made the time for everyone to really educate themselves on this. There's no going back now.
I don't see no riot here. Take off your riot here. I don't see no riot here. Take off your riot here. I don't see no riot here. Take off your riot here. I don't see no riot here. Take off your riot here.
When these protests came up, I just knew I just wanted to go down there, cover it in my own kind of small way, and say hey, well, let's see how the city and its tactics have evolved. The reason why I pressed the live button was for someone beyond me to be able to see and experience what was going through.
We want as many people to see what's going on. Please tag and share this stream with people that you know. We're right here at the East Precinct. It doesn't get any closer than this.
There's a story out here every day and things emerge every day, and this is a fluid situation.
Let's bring this shit down. So we see him grabbing the umbrella. There's the spray. There's the spray. There's the spray. It's on now. It's on.
I mean, I'm not necessarily what you would call an activist or anything like that. I'm just here to show people what's going on through my phone and my lens of what I see. Why was I there? Why did I stay there? I ate the gas, took the rubber bullets and everything else. I mean, nobody wants to go through that. But the story is a story. On both sides of the protest barrier, that's humanity.
All right, so again, this is the scene now at the Western Barricade. We've told them that the Seattle police are abandoning, at least temporarily, the East Precinct. The Seattle police are going to be abandoning the East Precinct. We're right here behind the barricade.
I've been in a journalist trade kind of my whole life. I started off as a writer at the Garfield Messenger. I helped to launch quite a few TV and radio stations across the continent of Africa. I think that one thing that's never really heard is that thousands of people came through here just because they wanted to be around people who felt the same way. Watching that crime against humanity with George Floyd, their humanity was so impacted. As a black man, and seeing all that I'm human. It's impossible if I wear that on my sleeve for me to be out here. That's an emotion that I gotta keep tucked deep down, you know, at least until this is over with.
Let me get this interview with you, because you know what? I know it's a lot going on, but like, I want your perspective.
I kind of see my role here as being able to have enough empathy to understand everybody's perspective to the best of my ability and then relay that to the world.
We did not remove the cops from this place. The cops chose to leave. The garden came kind of once we had all, achieved our goal, I guess, of like getting to the precinct, and then it was like, what now? Well, they gave this to us, let's hold on to it. Let's sit here, let's be here, let's occupy, let's hold this space, and it was somewhat chaotic, and it just formed almost organically, the CHOP. If you're growing food, you're trying to do something long-lasting, you're trying to create change. It's been an entry point for others to come here and then experience everything else that's in this movement and talk to people. And part of our mission at the Garden is to bring people here, to educate them and to show them the importance of not just defunding the police, but how do we defund the police, and just inform them of land being one of those ways in which we can defund and move money from the police into communities. We all need a space to release those emotions, and a protest and rioting are just natural forms that we have always come up with, and it allows us to move past it and through it. To say that it's unjust for people to express their emotions and how they feel, I think it's unfair.
We grew this.
That has honestly brought a lot more people into this conversation because they've had these emotional connections to what's happened. For this movement and what I hope that we continue to organize, we continue to come together as a group, and that it doesn't end here at CHOP. We use the relationships that we built here to continue and maintain the momentum and energy of this movement. This is a long-term battle, a long-term war. We have not won anything by being here. The movement is going to have to continue.